Hey everybody, we are here in Germany at the Thomann headquarters, and I'm Nick with the Bass Channel.
And I'm Will with the Bass Channel.
And today we are fortunate enough to take a look at the Electro Harmonix Grand Canyon.
Beautiful pedals. So we actually featured the Canyon, the first iteration of this. It's a smaller, normal stop box size pedal. We featured that in our list of top 10 of last year, which was a really hard choice because last year we got a lot of pedals in.
A lot of contenders, yeah.
That just goes to show that if the stop box version is that great, I'm really excited to see what this one can do.
Yeah. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Basically what we're going to be doing is just playing a little bit, twisting some knobs. Just want to do some tone stuff, see how it sounds. Yeah, obviously if you guys have an opinion, if you want to, hey, let's do more on Explore this thing, leave some comments down on the bottom, down in the box. And I tell you what, you want to give us a little bit of the dry signal?
Yeah, sure.
Let's just hear what it sounds just straight.
So we got a bongo here, 5-string with 2 humbuckers. Let's see what that sounds like.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and click it on. We've got everything set to 12 o'clock, and it does have a looper function, but we're just going to be focusing on the delay for now. Loopers, you guys know how that works.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and...
All right. I'll just start playing something and you can mess around with it.
do it. There's a lot in that box.
Yeah, it sounds so good.
It sounds really, actually,
great
it sounds
tone.
pretty cool. There was an interesting little purr going on, so I know it's going to, it's bouncing around those delays a lot. So I think if I spend some more time with this, I'd be able to control it a lot more.
Yeah.
But there's all these presets going on here. There's all these, different types of delays, and I was just hanging out on the first one. I was just hanging out on delay. So I tell you what, I've got everything back to 12 o'clock now, and then let me just go up and down this
the delay types.
Yeah, these delay types, and let's just see how that sounds. But
Okay.
again, everything's still at 12 o'clock.
Perfect.
So just keep doing what you're doing, my guy. That's cool.
That was very cool. Is that the reverse?
That's the reverse function.
Yeah,
that's the reverse
That's
function.
amazing. And what's cool about this is that each different delay type has 2 different, edit.
Yeah, there's a filter and a bit crush.
Yeah, and you can do that for each thing. So filter and bit crush for the first one. Mod has mod rate and mod depth, et cetera, et cetera. So that's really cool. So you have different things you can kind of mess with, different parameters you can mess with for each delay type, which wasn't necessarily the case on the original. So that's That's a nice little addition there.
I tell you what, let me mess a little bit with the reverse delay. I want to do like some kind of Thule Justin Chancellor stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want to try that on the reverse delay. If you just want to mess with those little micro knobs.
I'm down. Let's do it. So for the reverse, we have sensitivity and mod depth are the two. So I'll mess with those and we'll see what happens. Now, if the Canyon itself wasn't cool enough as like one of the greatest delays I've ever used, this may take the cake as the greatest delay I've ever used.
That was true.
And we've barely gone in depth at all, and I'm already so impressed.
We literally have not scratched the surface. And it has a tap tempo function, which I'm a total sucker for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's got an expression pedal in here on the back, and it's got a tap tempo. I am just at the point now where I have to have a tap tempo. Like, I have a carbon copy, and I love it. My only complaint is that it doesn't have a tap tempo.
Yeah, exactly. It's much easier to do, especially live on the fly situations. You don't want to be down there messing with that knob all the time. So
exactly.
That's a great function. And then up top we have expression mode, which I'm sure you can, adjust with the expression pedal input on the back. And then we have momentary mode, which is cool, so you can keep your foot down on the bypass switch, and then the delay only happens while your foot is depressed, or while the switch is depressed. And then we have tails, which is pretty much a buffer. So if you stop playing, not necessarily stop playing, say you turn your delay off, if you have tails on, the delay will continue after the pedal has turned off. And if you have tails off, it'll be a true bypass, and the delay will just completely stop.
It'll just cut tight.
And then last one is ping pong, which I'm just going to assume is like a slapback type of bouncy.
Dig
Oh, yeah, stereo. Because we do have stereo ins and outs, which we aren't going to be messing with today, but if we get our hands on this back home, we'll probably go a little more in depth.
So. I would say so. I think a full review is going to come up with this pretty soon.
If I don't buy it.
Yeah. Before that. Can we? I love Bit Crusher. I like really synthy wrong effects.
I know you do. I got you.
Can you just pick something cool, relatively subtle delay? Because I like to use a little bit of delay when I'm soloing.
Yeah.
And then just dime that Bit Crusher.
Yeah,
I want to hear what that sounds like.
Let's do it. You're on.
Oh, okay. You found it. Okay, hold on. I want all of that. I want all of the effects.
Let's do it. That is so cool.
I love Bit Crusher.
That screams your name for sure. So you can filter the Bit Crusher with that's the first knob there, so you can kind of get your high end in and out wherever you like it, which is pretty cool. And then it only Bit Crushes the delay signal, so you can adjust how you want your delay, so your clean is still there, and then the bounce comes through with that big sound, which you guys were hearing, which is super cool. I really like that. And there's a lot that we could really do with this thing. There's even a drum delay type, which is really interesting. I'm not sure what that is. You want to try to check that out real quick?
Do it, yeah.
All right, so this one's called drum. Let me just put these at 12 o'clock.
I don't even know what's going on there.
I don't really get it either. The two knobs are rhythm and drum age, so I'm assuming maybe you can change your subdivisions within that. But there's a subdivision knob too, so I'm not totally sure. Or subdivision button, I should say. So that's something we should play with. But the other one is drum age, so I'm guessing maybe you can give it a little more top end versus low end. You know, it's probably just a filter type thing as well.
Right.
But this thing is very cool. I gotta say, this is my first time sitting down with this thing, and I gotta say it's awesome. Which one do you want to try? Pitch?
Why don't you do pitch?
Okay, cool.
Pitch and modulation.
Let's check it out.
So we're on pitch right now. Everything's set back to 12 o'clock, and then I'm just gonna spin knobs on pitch, and I want to see how this acts.
Cool.
So let's do that.
Gorgeous, dude. That's crazy.
You know what that reminded me of when I first brought the pitch up a bunch, like as far as like what the note is.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like when Yannick Gwizdala messes around with his Boss.
Yes.
That discontinued like pitch shifter
I
or
know
whatever
exactly
he
what
has.
you're
So
talking
he
about,
does the elephant sound. He mixes it with like that and a fuzz, or I think he uses like the bug, whatever bit
Yeah, I
crusher
don't remember
he
exactly
uses.
what the
But
elephant
that's
sound
when he
we're
gets
talking
the
about.
elephant sound,
Yeah.
and it's super high up in that frequency. I tell you what, can you do that for me? I want to do like kind of some of the volume swells.
Absolutely.
And stuff he does. I want to see how that acts with volume swells.
And obviously, I mean, in my opinion, I think Electro Harmonix makes some of the best pitch shifting, stuff.
Yeah.
So you get that sound in here, which is great. It sounds like a pitchfork or a whammy or whatever. Not whammy. It sounds like a pitchfork.
It definitely sounds like a pitchfork. It has a little bit of that kind of like computery, synthy kind of sound without like, and it still tracks very well.
Yeah, and it's punchy like a Pog type of sound too. So you get all that in here, which is nice. So
yeah,
let's
just
play
hear
with
a little
that.
bit of this.
I'll let you do this too. All right, we get it. No, that's
I played
fun.
a lot of video games as a kid, and if I
tell.
could hear that video game noise, quarters out of my pocket. Like, forget laundry.
Just
wash
pay
in
for
the
this
sink.
thing only in quarters.
Yeah.
Send Electro Harmonix just sacks full of quarters.
Yeah, yeah. Is there anything else you want to run down on this thing? We got a couple minutes left.
For the most part, I think that those were the most new to this pedal thing. I mean, there's a couple things like the tape has a distortion and flutter depth now, which is cool, so you can kind of get a little further in how much saturation you want on that tape delay. But I think we kind of ran through what was like really brand new stuff that wasn't featured in the original. So
You know what we got to do now?
what do we got to do?
We got to push it into feedback, total feedback delay.
You want to do it?
No, I want you to do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I tell you what. I think maybe we're going to go out on that. Once again, I'm Nick with the Bass Channel.
I'm Will with the Bass Channel.
This is the Electro Harmonix Grand Canyon. Big thanks to Tamon for having us out here and letting us kind of break their stuff. And I tell you what, let's make some noise, and we'll see you all on the other side.
All right.
See you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out.